Look, I know how this sounds. You can't find love because you're not loving yourself enough. Every self-help book, every Instagram quote, every spiritual influencer, you've heard this 1,000 times, and every time it feels like a slap in the face, like there's something wrong with you. And most of this stuff is bullshit. Recycled guru speak that doesn't help you when you're sitting alone for the fourth Friday in a row, wondering why nobody stays. But underneath the surface fluff, there's actually something real. There's a mechanism, something I learned the hard way. What happened to a woman I'll call Maya. Maya was the kind of person you think had everything. I mean, she was beautiful, she was kind, successful, generous in a way that disarmed people the first time that they met her. She also hadn't been in a relationship that lasted more than 4 months in 7 years. Now, she did all the work. I mean, she went through therapy, self-help, books, affirmations. She knew all the language. I am worthy of love. I am open to love. I am love. She had the vocabulary down, but love kept pulling away. Now, last fall, she sat across from me and asked one question through tears. Why do people always leave me? She wasn't being dramatic. She was being literal. She's just been left again by a guy who three weeks earlier told her she was the kindest, most attentive partner he ever had. She's been the perfect girlfriend. She texted first, she called first, anticipated needs nobody asked her to anticipate, showed up at his work with coffee, remembered his mom's birthday, did everything any relationship book would ever tell you to do. And yet he pulls away. Same as the guy before. Same as the one before that. Maya wanted to know what was wrong with her. Now, quick favor, if you ever felt that pain, drop a like below because the algorithm uses that signal to show this to other people who probably need to hear this tonight. Okay, thank you. Back to Maya. So I told her the truth. There's nothing wrong with Maya. She wasn't giving too little. She wasn't giving the wrong things. She wasn't broken. She was just giving from the wrong place. You see, every text, every call, every coffee at his work, every anticipated need, Maya wasn't giving from fullness. She was giving from emptiness. And underneath every loving gesture was the invisible question. Will you finally now validate me? Will you make me feel whole? And the guy could feel that, not in his thinking mind, in his body. He picked up something, that subtle weight on every interaction, that hidden ask. He didn't know what to call it. He just knew it felt really heavy, like she was reaching for something he was supposed to give her, and he could never give her enough. So he pulled away. Not because Maya was unworthy, not because she did anything wrong, because her energy was asking him to carry something only she could heal. And here's the part that opened up her eyes. I asked her, what qualities do you want in a partner? She didn't have to think immediately. I want kindness. I want patience, attention, someone who really sees me, somebody who's there. And I said, Maya, those are the qualities you've been withholding from yourself. And she just froze. And I said, when was the last time you were kind to yourself when you made a mistake? When was the last time you gave yourself patience when you were struggling? When was the last time you really saw yourself without picking yourself apart? When was the last time you showed up for yourself the way you've been showing up for these men? And she couldn't answer because she'd never done it, not once. She gave everything to everyone else and treated herself like the help. See, the relationship she wanted with the man was the relationship she never had with herself. And the field, the mechanism, the universe, whatever you want to call it, had been matching her broadcast perfectly. She was broadcasting, I'm not enough. Make me whole. And life was giving her partners who confirmed exactly that. Until they couldn't carry the weight anymore, and then they just left. And Maya sat with that for a long time. Then her face changed. She saw it. All those men who left, they weren't villains. They weren't commitment phobes. They weren't unworthy. They were the mirror, showing her perfectly exactly what she was doing to herself. Pulling away from her at exactly the speed she's been pulling away from her own worth. That was the holy shit moment. And she didn't have to find someone to love her. She had to become someone she stopped abandoning. That's the mechanism. You see, you can't fix it by trying harder. You can't fix it with more affirmations. You can't fix it by finding the right person. You just have to notice once the moment you reach towards someone from emptiness instead of fullness. The text that you send to feel something back, the coffee you bring to be needed, the overgiving that has a hidden ask buried in it. You notice it once, you can't unsee it. And the moment you start showing up for yourself, the same way you've been desperately trying to get someone else to show up for you, the mirror has nothing left to show you because you're no longer broadcasting absence. Now, if this hit you, that feeling of, wait, yes, I need more of this right now. Don't worry, I got you covered. I created a free holy shit PDF and a bonus Q&A video. The link is in the description. It'll be in your inbox in 30 seconds. Same energy, a little bit deeper than this video. I'll see you over there.